All right, so we're going to transition to bar enemy, bar friend.
Beautiful fucking.
So we're going to ask you some questions.
Yeah. Sorry, it's making noise on the mic. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't realize.
I'm hearing. Yeah, it's just like.
So we're going to ask you a series of questions, and depending on how you answer, we'll determine if you're a friend or an enemy.
Okay.
To the bar. Not just the people, but to the bar, which we hold most sacred, most dear.
When was the last time you threw up on a night out?
Honestly, guys, it was within the last month.
There's another one.
I can't remember when, but within the last month.
You just trying random shit out now?
No, I was just pouring. She has some more tequila,
Yeah.
so I was pouring the number one juice that she liked, or that we all liked, quote unquote. So it had something to chase the tequila with.
This is still the...
You can dump. Yeah, sorry, I dump. Yeah.
3 weeks ago.
Okay.
4 weeks ago.
3-4 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's
just
the best
out
answer.
drinking. Just out drinking.
Yeah, out drinking with friends. Yeah, that was probably it.
Oh, okay. Going bold
Yeah, I
with it.
kind of wanted to try the amalgamation.
The King's Cup.
Yeah. Is that what you call it? The King's Cup? I do like.
Have
that
you
term.
ever played King's Cup?
No.
Oh, that's a really fun.
I went to
it's a
art
card
school.
game.
in
He's lying.
college. No. We didn't do drinking games at my school. It was.
He's a theater kid.
Yeah, but you never did like a party or nothing? Like...
He more fondle.
My entire
fondles
quote-unquote
more than
college
he
experience.
plays.
I've what? What? Chill. No, there it is. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew I'd get one. I knew I'd get one. That's 110. Okay.
Okay.
It only took 7 minutes. No.
Yeah,
like,
we're going to clip that one for you.
yeah. No, seriously, not at all. We fucking, it was an art school, so people were just like, do you guys want to talk about Thoreau? And I was like, do you guys want to fucking do a kickback and like do some shots and play beer pong? They're like, honestly.
You're probably that cool kid that wanted to be like that was cool in the theater club. But
Well, I was really cool at the art school. I wasn't cool at theater. Theater, I was only cool, quote unquote, because I was like good at it. But at the art school, I was cool because I was working at the nightclub. So like I was the connect to know bars, and people were just like, I don't really know if blue and orange go well together. Everyone says it does. And on color theory, they say that because they're opposite.
well, it does. That's why I'm wearing freaking pink and green today. Sorry,
Yes, those are,
interior designer.
That's what she's
With your experience in drinking, out of all the nationalities in the world, who do you think holds their drinks the best?
Oh,
Nigerians.
I don't know. I have two. I don't know. This was the first thing that came to mind was Irish people.
Oh, okay, I'll give you that, yeah.
But then after that, I think like alpha white males, specifically alpha white males, like bro guys.
Like
that
straight
go
off
to
Not even
straight off
like-
the Marine
just
base?
white dudes.
Yeah, not marine base guys, but just like
You get a lot of Marine base guys around in this area, correct?
yeah, definitely all the
Camp
time.
Pendleton's right there,
Yeah.
I grew up on
But just
Camp Pendleton.
like just the alpha personality.
Okay.
Like they think they can hold their own, but they're also like specifically to San Diego. I can't say this to the rest of everyone, but they're broke bitches and they think they can handle their shit, but they're buying cheap shit.
I'll give you that. That is...
But yeah,
King's
Irish
Cup,
men for sure, because I have a lot of Irish people that come into my bar.
They can hold their own or they
and
just drink the most?
They drink the most.
Okay.
And they can hold their own too.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the...
what was the question
mascot.
again? Holds their own or drinks the best?
Who can
Drinks
hold
the-
their most when it comes to drinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you asking for a specific like?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I mean, you said Irish. That's pretty fucking specific.
Yeah.
That's super specific, yeah.
Yeah,
She's like, I don't know,
definitely
like North Ireland, like not near Dublin, but Carlow, Southern Ireland, those guys.
Yeah, those guys.
Specifically Edinburgh Bridge. Yeah.
Not freaking McGregor. He has anger issues. Not just kidding.
Yeah, that dude be just
Sorry,
hitting
love you
people
guys.
randomly at bars. Okay, so my question to you is, do you think having bartended out here that you would enjoy it more bartending in the East Coast or here on the West Coast?
I don't think I'd ever become a bartender in the East Coast. Like if I were to like ask management to become a bartender, they'd be like,
that was one restaurant that you're holding the entire East
no,
Coast privy to.
no, not even.
I mean, that's exactly what's happening. But go
No,
ahead.
I don't
Tell
think
me
so
it's-
though.
yeah, okay.
I just think that like just the way that my personality is, just like so bubbly and like very like open and
bubbly.
stuff is just not
It's bubbly.
is not gonna be
It's not conducive to the East Coast market.
yeah, because like when you go to the East Coast and you need a bartender, you need someone that's going to be able to tell, like, a freaking 400-pound African American man, you can't have this drink. They see me, they're like, he's going to just slap you across the face type situation. Versus here, like, we don't have that type of,
The
like,
East Coast be slapping
demographic.
bitches. That's what she's saying right now. She's like, East Coast men slap women is what she's saying.
That's very true. I do believe that.
Oh, wow.
my God.
Terrible, terrible.
I've never.
Yeah. No, not yet, yeah.
Well, you guys are also white, so.
Well,
White men, I feel like white men hit. I mean,
wouldn't it be like we're the biggest offenders, right? Like,
I
No,
feel
white
like-
men hit here in
wait,
the
hold
West
on. Okay,
Coast.
I have a question. I have a question. What do you call this shirt?
A wife beater.
Okay.
A wife beater.
And white men wear that all the time.
what's the worst pickup line ever used on you out at the bar?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Do you want to meet me at the bar right down the street? I'm your regional manager.
Did you have to bring that up again?
Sorry, my bad. It's called a,
I'm just kidding.
throwback, yeah.
I would say, actually, I would say, like, for me personally, it's like, hey, you have cute glasses. Can I get your number? Will you meet me at such and such place? That's what I get
That
a
was a
lot.
good pickup line. Just, hey, cute glasses.
Cute glasses.
Yeah.
And
So
then,
you like that?
No, I don't like that because I already know I have cute glasses. Like,
So what's the best pickup line? Like,
I don't know.
No, I asked worse. I asked worse.
Oh, worse. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
my
Worse.
bad, my bad,
Worse
my
is
bad,
like
yeah.
that. Like you give me like
Complimenting something
a
super
compliment
obvious.
me, super obvious,
Yeah.
and
I
then
mean, that is your accent piece of your face.
that's true.
So if they were like, "Hey, you're beautiful" or
You're like,
whatever,
excuse me, I
yeah,
have a
I
second
fucking know.
beer.
yeah, no, like as a bartender, like in my head, it's like get to know me first. Like stay there for an hour more than you intended to be there, and then like if you ask for my number, I'll be like, okay, cool. But if you're like, oh hey, what's your
Hey,
blah,
what's
blah,
up?
blah.
I love interior design and accent chairs. Anyways, you want to go
Can
to?
I get your number?
okay.
I'm gonna be at Nova tonight.
I got a reservation at Nobu coming up real soon, but
Yeah.
it's 4 months from now if you want to go.
Or the just like random guys that just like leave their number on the receipt and don't say anything. That's
Okay.
probably the worst pickup line.
You saying that? I'll ask you now. What is the lowest percentage a man can tip you while leaving a number?
And you're like, I'm about it.
Like if a guy tips you, 10%
Do you feel like he has to like
and
tip
leaves
the
a
bill
number,
to
obviously
like?
you're not. Yeah.
So you're asking me what the percentage is
The
for
So
lowest-
like,
the lowest
if they
number
tip
percentage.
20, is that too low?
the
'cause that's, like, the
lowest?
standard,
If a
like-
guy leaves their number, I expect 30 to 40%
At least.
at least.
That ain't nothing. I mean, 30% is like the lowest I'll ever go, anyways. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Dang.
But if you really want me to text you the next morning, like,
Tip the bill.
tip the
50,
bill.
like if it's
Tip the
50
bill.
bucks, tip me, 50,
bucks,
50 bucks. Yeah.
Tip the bill. Yeah.
But if it's 100 and you tip me 50, I'll be like, oh my God, yeah. Maybe I will go out with you.
Yeah, tip the bill.
Maybe.
We always say tip the bill. That's
the
one of the
bill.
best things. Yeah.
Do you ever skip eating before going out because you don't want it to ruin your buzz?
It's called the poor man.
Absolutely not.
The
Who
poor
does
man's
that?
pregame. The poor man's
If you're a
pregame.
woman and you do that, you're doing it wrong.
I know women who skip meals, and just not for drinking issues. They're just like, if I don't eat this, I'm going to be fat. So, or I will be fat. So. No,
Wrong.
You've never skipped meal. You never skip a meal just because you know you're going to get drunker later and faster.
No, I always try to have a meal before I go and have drinks.
No, I mean, yeah, respectfully, before the pod,
Yeah,
she was like,
literally.
hey, do you think we can meet up for lunch beforehand?
Because I knew we were
I was
going to
like,
be.
I'm not going to eat.
He
but,
said tequila, and I was like, oh, okay,
You said
tequila for me.
was a requirement. So when
It's a
I
requirement,
showed you
yeah.
the text when we
Yeah.
were driving down from LA, and she was like, hey, are we going to be drinking? I was like, drinking is always encouraged. It is never required.
And then I was like,
I'm
tequila
requiring
is the requiring it.
It's
Yep.
like, okay, all right, gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
How do you know when you've had too much to drink?
Oh, yeah. Good question.
Okay, so I'm gonna like do like at work or just in general.
At work?
I have different tells at work.
All right, well, let's.
What's your
At
tell?
work,
What's your
at my tell at work is like I'll just start like over talking to guests. Like I'm a very personable person to my guest, but sometimes I'll just like start talking too much and I'll be with some person for 10 minutes. When I'm out at the bars, someone will order another shot or another drink for us, and I'll take a sip, and like literally I feel like that's so Raven when she's like having her like her whole little thing when she's about to like have her little like recollection of whatever moment. Like that's literally like what goes through my mind when that happens, and I'm like, oh, okay, Kim, you need water.
Yeah, but no one else can tell that moment's happening for you internally.
No one can tell. Yeah.
Yeah. No. So what is your tell? So like at work, it's when you're
like
stuck
what
harping
people
on a
can
guest.
tell from me.
Yes. What can they?
It's
They're like,
my
oh
eyes.
shit, Kim is
My eyes. So I get cross-eyed. So when I don't wear my glasses, I don't like to wear my glasses when I go out to the clubs a lot. So like I guess
You want to see how ugly
my eyes are. My eyes are really big, so one eye will like start like being lazy, but it'll go like this way.
Oh damn.
Yeah. I mean, that's a natural deterrent. That's a BCD.
Yeah.
It's a birth control device right there.
I'm like,
no one's gonna want to fuck a cross-eyed girl.
Can we go home at that point?
Okay. Yeah. Damn. I one of my tells, because you asked this question, I've never had this before. It's when I hold my drink with two hands. Like I didn't know this.
You baby cup them?
If I'm gone, if I'm in the middle of a time travel, because we don't say blackout, we time travel. I use two hands. I'm like shit. One hand I'm gonna drop this. One hand I'm gonna drop this. It's awful.
Speaking of drink, because you say you drink on the job, so like, have you ever rang in a drink wrong on purpose, knowing it's a drink you could crush?
What do you mean?
So like, there's something you are at work and you want to drink, but you don't want to. You're serving, and you're like, oh shit, all right, cool. I'm really craving a fucking tequila pineapple right now with a splash of soda.
It's the other way around.
Yeah, no, you're right. And so you ring it in, and you're like, oh shit, the guest actually didn't want this. Have you ever done that?
Oh yeah, all the time behind the bar. All of us, we do that. If someone orders a drink and it's a mistake, and then it comes and it gets dropped off back at the bar.
You can't throw it in the sink. That's wasteful.
No, we're like, why did this person hate this? Who made this drink? Oh, Chris made this drink. Chris is like the best bartender. Why? Well, we have like at our job we have like bartenders, and then we have like service bartenders. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking was service. Oh,
No. Like, he's working the well for the restaurant.
Gotcha.
Have you ever gotten kicked out of a bar?
Plenty of times.
All right. Well, what's the craziest time? Like, what's the one that stands out the most to you?
I don't know if I can actually remember the craziest time, but I will say that this last time that it happened to me was when my best friend came into town. They both live in Miami now, and her boyfriend flew in a day beforehand, and he was like, hey, let's hang out, let's go out for drinks, and she was catching the red-eye flight, and so I was like on the phone with her, and I was like, me and Nico are freaking drunk as fuck at the restaurant. She was like, he's been drinking since 12 p.m. take him home. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try. Doesn't happen. We end up going to Waterfront, which is in downtown. It's the oldest.
Oh, it's right near the water.
Yeah, it's the oldest dive bar in San Diego. That's where you would
meet a regional manager. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's not where I met him, but yeah, you can go ahead and say that. But we went there, and like I was ready to pull out my ID, and at the time I knew I was fucked up, but I wasn't like doing anything crazy. Yeah. Personally, I didn't think I was.
You handed him a credit card instead of your ID?
No. I show him my ID, and he's like, sorry guys, I can't let her in. And so I looked to my boyfriend, and I looked to Nico, and I'm like, how come? And he's like, I can just tell that she's fucked up. And so then he doesn't let me in. He lets them in because both of them are going to go get drinks still. And I'm like, the whole entire time that
Wait, your boyfriend still went inside?
Yeah, and my best friend's boyfriend. It's okay. It's okay.
He's Italian. Bar enemy.
I was just like, how can you guys? I was like, just yelling and everything. And he was like, you do realize that this is the specific reason why I didn't let you back in? And I was like, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
You think you know me, but you fucking even don't. You fucking don't.
The freaking snaps were coming out.
Z
yeah, no.
Bam. Yeah. Wild. Oh no, that's awful. That's bad.
Yeah. But I've had probably way worse, but
Yeah.
can't recall.
What's the earliest time of the day you've been fucking hammered drunk?
7 a.m.
Fuck yeah.
What that was layover from the night before, or like 7 a.m. Like 6 a.m. you started drinking, and 7 a.m. you're blackout.
Oh, no.
Time
Like,
travel.
haven't fallen asleep yet. And
Gotcha.
then I like calm down and like
Shit, that was
4
2
4
nights ago.
a.m. comes around and I'm like, ooh, I should probably hydrate a little bit.
With
And I'm like-
tequila.
And then I'm like, where's the tequila? And I'm such a mimosa girl. I'm like, if it's
Mimosa
Saturday
girls,
or
yeah.
Sunday, I'm like, where's the champagne? I don't need the orange juice. I just need the champagne.
It's awful.
Yeah. No,
awful.
I love champagne.
Nah. Champagne
Such a
gives me the
bubbles.
worst hangovers.
That's what
I don't know what it
everyone
is, yeah.
says. And you know what? Like,
Because I'm drinking cheap
well, knock
champagne.
on wood, guys. Actually, knock on wood. I've probably had like 5 hangovers in my entire life.
Get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God.
We're gonna have had 2 the last 2 days.
Yeah, no. I don't
Get
get
the fuck out of here.
I don't get hangovers. I don't get
You must be
hangovers.
fucking nice.
And I've gotten
it's the
so-
Mickey Mantle gene. They call it like. You
I
can
don't know
just
what
drink
that.
and
I don't know
whatever.
who that is. I
It's a
don't.
baseball player. You're a big baseball fan, right, Ricky?
Go Nationals.
No, she's.
Are you? You're a Padres fan, though, right?
Yeah.
No, not a Chargers fan though. Do you guys follow football?
Yeah.
Do you guys like football?
Oh yeah.
What's your
American
favorite?
football? Yeah.
What's your favorite football team?
The Redskins.
Shut the fuck up.
It's not a team. It's the Commanders.
It's not. Yeah, I was about to say it's
Yeah,
Commanders.
maybe for another year, but you know,
Are you really a Commanders fan?
yeah, I'm a Washington.
He likes any team that starts with "cum" and is followed by a
God.
man.
What's your favorite team?
Titans.
Titans. Oh God,
say, yeah.
we're all arch menaces because
Yeah,
the team,
menaces.
the menaces, menaces,
Arch
whatever.
menace.
Whatever.
Not nemesis, menaces.
Whatever.
Men are cis. I feel like we're doing slam poetry
I'm a
right
Cowboys fan.
now. Get
Oh,
the
get- yeah, fuck off.
out of here.
Yeah,
What?
fuck off.
Mic drop.
What? I
bar
respected
enemy.
you.
Bar
I
enemy.
respected her. I respected you as a
I
human.
know. As soon as you said Titans, I was like, "Oh, this isn't gonna end
You're
well."
not even like a rival to us, but like
Everyone
what?
hates the fucking Cowboys. Let's be honest.
yeah,
It's rough.
yeah, definitely.
Wow. Wow, that pains me to know. That genuinely pains me to know. Yeah, let's get a few more questions here. That one was bad. As far as bartending goes here in California, because you do get a lot of tourists, do you prefer not your regulars, but like local San Diego people over tourists going to, like, Comic-Con or this, that, and the other, or like going to the baseball game? What would you rather have, just a random local walk-in or somebody going to the game with some tourist? Yeah.
Definitely like the local regular. Probably not like downtown local regular.
Yeah.
Downtowners are like snoozy. But like my out of downtown regulars, they're so nice and kind.
Yeah.
And they always take care of me and they're not needy.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm like such a low maintenance person that when I have a high maintenance person, I'm like,
Fucking
get
chill.
over yourself.
Fucking chill.
Get over yourself. Tracking on this on Sunday. Was it Sunday? No, on Saturday. I had the first guest ever in my entire 10 years of being in the service industry straight up to my face call me an asshole because I told him to wait a minute before I could give him a menu, knowing that I had a full entire bar top and that I was like busy as fuck.
Yeah.
And then he went and he called my GM over to the freaking bar and was like, she's a fucking bitch. She's a fucking asshole.
what?
Verbatim.
Jesus. Yeah.
Verbatim. And then he was like, I don't want her to serve me.
Yeah. Hopefully.
At the time, guys, I was wearing 2 pigtails. I literally looked like Barbie. I was wearing hot pink lipstick and like I looked like a
That
fucking
still doesn't
doll.
change potentially like
being bad at your job is being bad at your job.
No, but I wasn't being bad at my job.
But
what? No, but the fact that was your justification for like how I possibly couldn't be. You're like, I just looked hot as fuck.
do you
like,
think I was bad at my job? I had pigtails.
I'm with a bunch of men. So
I was
like,
wearing pigtails. Do you think I was bad? I had head handles. Do you think I was bad at my job? Get the fuck out of here. That's wild.
I love that you guys like humbled me a little bit right there because
Yeah, that was
I
that was a
definitely.
wild thing to say.
Yeah, no, but
initially, the first half you got me. The second half was like,
had me in the first half.
Had me in the first half. Yeah.
So Speaking of bar customers, what's the creepiest customer experience you've ever had?
And don't talk about Ricky at the host end.
Creepiest. Okay, so I used to have. Long story short, he ended up turning into my sugar daddy.
Yo.
Yeah, and so like this
Is
guy,
he's got a lot of sugar, or he's not that creepy?
he had
What
a
do we
lot.
got?
No, he had a lot of sugar. His name was David, and he would come in at the bar, and like everyone hated him, and I was like, why? Like he talks to me, he's a good time, and then randomly he would just like drop me like massage like gift cards, and I was like, oh, okay, I never asked for these. And he was like,
You can't say, I don't want to say no to a fucking free massage.
exactly.
It's just expensive.
And then I realized that I had told him that I used to go to this specific place to go get massages. And
He went there to get you a gift.
No. I didn't realize that the place that I was going to was like a happy ending massage place. So he was getting.
So as a female, you were getting happy endings?
No, I never got the happy endings, but he was.
Denial is not just a river in Egypt.
That
Okay.
is
Okay.
But- honestly, no.
Honestly,
That's disgusting. A happy ending place. Like, where is it? Liz, tell me where it is. Like, what is the name of the place? What is
The address.
So I can make sure I don't actually ever go to this
It's in
place.
Vista.
It's in Vista. Vista. Like, is there like a street, a crossroad? Do you like have the name so I can make sure I never go? It's disgusting.
All right, back on track. So he
But
bought you
anyways,
massages.
yeah. So I had told him, I was just like, I would always just like start conversation with him, and he would always be like, "What are you doing?" Or "What'd you do last weekend?" I was like, "Oh, I went and got a massage, blah, blah, blah." "Where'd you go get a massage?" "I went here." And he was like, "Actually, I go there every week."
He's never been
And
there.
yeah. And so then he would buy me a freaking gift card. And then afterwards he was like, you know, they do a couple massages there, and we
It's
can
cheaper.
go there and meet up. And I was like, absolutely not.
That is wild to suggest.
But David would like freaking give me freaking $500 every time he'd come in and sit at the freaking restaurant. So
500 goes far. 500 goes
I can't complain.
far. Yeah.
So you're like, and I'm getting free massages. Like you're my
hey,
you're my
I get
favorite.
the certificate, I get the $100 certificate, and I get money.
I'm
on
still
top of it.
feeling.
That,
I'm
like,
still
isn't
other
e-
than like him suggesting that it's the couple massage thing. I'm still feeling.
But
to see,
also,
like,
I came to find out that he might have been like autistic or Asperger's, and like his parents died.
Osbergers.
Whatever, guys, I'm dyslexic.
Okay.
His parents died, and
saw your ass and thought about
and
burgers.
he moved to Carlsbad to take over their house, which is why I met him. So
Okay.
it wasn't like he was like fuller creeper, but it was very creeper-ish.
okay,
Yeah.
fair
I
enough.
would take his
But a bunch
money.
of free
So like,
massages.
how creepy can it be? You know?
Hey, money is money. I get that. 100% I get
Hey.
that. Yeah. You said, all right, you got one?
Let's do one more for you, and then
yeah.
we'll wrap it up.
Is there any reason, like, your girlfriend Caitlin hated me so much? Like, what did I do? I think she's so fucking cool, and she hated me. Like,
Do I have to be honest?
Especially because
You
she,
don't
she
have
fucked
to be
with me.
if you want to be gay. She
Oh,
loved Ricky.
God.
'Cause,
Oh,
yeah,
she
you
would
guys-
fuck with you because she loved you.
You guys said that
And I
earlier,
would-
and I was just
yeah,
like,
yeah, no.
"Gosh, she loved Ricky,
So-
but hated me."
so
Like,
it's
I'm such
funny.
a nice person.
Long
Like,
story short,
Yeah.
I was 18 years old, as we realized when I was working at Firebirds. Isaac was the newest
23, yeah.
server
That's
there.
not
Were
that
you
bad.
23?
Well, if there's a
Because she was
5-year
25 when I was dating
If there's
her.
a 5-year difference, then yes, yeah.
Jeez, well,
She
there's
was older than me.
Yeah, she's yeah.
Oh, she was
But
creepier than
anyways,
me.
yeah, she was.
I didn't say that. She did.
No, but yeah, so Isaac was the newest server at our job, and not a bad looking man. And so we just like, you know, had a good time. And we fondled a little bit for a couple nights. I don't know how to say it.
Fondled, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a brief
Yeah.
fleeting moment in time. yes.
Exactly. We had a little brief moment in time, and then he would go and he would joke with Caitlin, and Caitlin just didn't like that. And then he would just joke to Caitlin about like having a good time. And Caitlin, do you want to?
So the way it occurred to me was that, like, once you and Caitlin started seeing each other, like, when you're part of a club, you're part of the club.
Let it be known that she was the first girl that I was ever with.
Yeah. This was the, I had sex with Kim club. I was part of that club.
Had sex with King
she,
Club.
She
Yep.
was part of that club.
I have no. I have one more follow up.
You're not part of that club? Oh, yeah, I got another follow-up question. Yeah.
You could have been.
Yes, I got you, yeah. You could have been.
At the time when I was 18.
Oh God, that sounds.
Now
so
she's
bad
smart
when
now.
you say it
Yeah.
like that.
It does sound so awful.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, but like, I heard that, like, at one moment, like, I thought it was known. I also forget, like, you know, you're not doing each other for fucking 12, 14 years now. And, like, you had no idea. Like, we talked about, you're like, oh, I didn't
Yeah,
even
he was
know.
very discreet about it.
Yeah,
I had
I'm super
no
discreet.
idea.
You
Super
really didn't
discreet.
know?
No idea.
You guys were honestly like best friends when we were
Well,
working
you
there?
didn't even know.
He
that
would
we
say
were
best friends, but I wouldn't say it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be
I
like,
know,
I
because
love.
you were a douchebag at the time.
I'd be like, I love you, man, and he'd be like, that's cool.
That's cool. You
Hey,
want to
that's a
meet
good
at
movie.
Brock's later?
I Love You Man. It's a great movie. I love that. Yeah. No, but yeah, no. I also,
No, yeah,
I've
yeah.
also never been a braggadocious guy.
But
so,
also, I don't know about that because, like, after I had sex with you, I was like, he's either one, gonna tell everyone, or two, not tell anyone because it was the worst sex he's ever had.
I-
Oh well, speaking of worst sex you've ever had.
hold on. Let me,
It was
hold on,
only
hold on.
the worst sex.
I know the question you're gonna ask. Hold on. It was the worst sex she ever had at the time. It was.
Yeah, it was
we'll talk-
only the worst sex
Yes. Yeah.
that he has ever had at the
No,
time.
that you've ever had at the time.
So-
hold on. Before I know your question. Stop. I'm saying with Caitlin, she was also part of this club, and I had made like a casual joke one time, and she was like, yeah, you know how she is. I was like, oh, all right, cool. And so I was like, oh, she's cool with joking about it. I'm cool with joking about it. And we did like almost 6 months of just like, hey, when me, you, her,
They would.
When are me and you gonna tag team this girl? Like it was
Because
they
she would
were-
come home and be like, why is he doing that?
They were super salacious jokes, but she was joking with me about it, and I just didn't understand at the time. And then 6 months in, literally 6 months in, she goes, "Wait, no, you like, wait, you actually?" I was like, "What do you mean actually?" She goes, "You have," and I was like, "Yes, I'm not like making super crass jokes to be funny, like." And she was just like,
I'm
"Oh
only
my
making
fucking
these
God."
jokes because I've seen that pussy. Sorry.
So
Yes,
is
yeah.
Isaac the reason that you turned to pussy then?
Yes.
Yeah,
Bar friends.
bar friend, yeah. Hey,
No,
you gonna
not at
love
all,
ladies
not at
after
all.
me. Yeah, you gonna love ladies after all
But
that.
Ricky, should I say it right now? Should I just say it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. The mic
Oh.
drop. Should I
Yeah.
not say it? Say
So
it?
I mean, this is why I was making the joke that I said I was also her worst ever experience. Because why?
I lost my virginity to Isaac.
I didn't know this, dog.
Zoom in on him. Zoom in on him. Zoom in on him.
She jumped, bro. She told me fucking lunch 20 minutes
I told him
ago.
over there. I
was
told him
like-
over there.
wait,
I was like, no, dude, I've been,
What?
you guys asked, or he asked me to be on the podcast, and I was like, dude, this is going to be the most amazing podcast that they've had, and I haven't watched any of their other 60 episodes other than the
Well,
one
it's just
episode.
like our sex was the best sex and the worst sex ever because you've never had
It
before
was
that.
the worst sex ever.
Yes, because you've never had sex before. So it was,
It was so bad that she had one dude who was just
Yeah,
like, I'm
no,
gonna try
it was-
women out.
it was-
It was
let's
Dickens.
just
It was
put
the best of times.
Let's
It was
put
the
it
worst
at
of
this,
times.
Like,
Yeah.
I got so embarrassed in so many ways because, you
She got
know,
feelings. That's all.
that part too. Humanity like happens and like cherries get popped, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, cherry blossoms get popped.
That's why she liked your
What
glasses
a
so
bro
much.
hit. Yo, dog.
Why'd you do that?
Yo, Juan Soto, center fielder. Oh, so bad.
Oh, but yeah, it's just funny because I've been looking for the way to like
That's
say
wild,
this for so long.
That's
He's
wild.
like,
I didn't know. Yeah.
yeah.
I genuinely had no idea.
And the thing is that like me and Isaac, when it was a thing, it was very brief. It wasn't even a thing. It was just like, hey, you're cute. You want to come over? And he took it as like, hey, I'm just asking a woman over, you know, whatever. And at the time, I was like a child, and I was like, shh.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the
18.
fuck
I
up.
was 19. I was 19. I was 19. I was 19. I was 19.
It doesn't matter.
19.
There was a 5-year difference between us, but don't fucking say you were a child.
19.
Isaac fucks kids.
I never was
I
like,
was 19.
yo, what's up, kid? When you get out of daycare, if you want to get some
No.
dick. Like, that's
I
not
worked at
free
the
candy
daycare
at
at the
my
time.
I did have candy too. Fuck, man. Jesus. Oh, man.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I had the sour warheads. She loved those. It was awful.
But he was riding a bike, and I was like,
Yeah, apparently it was the motorcycle that got her. I had
It
no
was
idea.
the motorcycle for me. If it was Ricky, it would have been the long hair at the time. The long hair and muscles. But-
If you had fucked Ricky, you would have never, been with the ladies. But I
Hey,
drove.
that's true.
I drove you to the dark side.
The girls.
I thought I'd get a snort out of
The
that.
girls what?
The girls what?
No, I won't say.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna put it to a vote here.
Now you can say. I'm actually kind of curious. Now I feel like you have to say.
I would just say that, like, between the hostesses, we'd always fight about you, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, I can get him to get my attention. But you were just always the biggest ass to me.
She said
You
were an
loved
asshole, douchebag.
Haley.
That was so
You
weird.
loved.
Haley was just very overt with her flirting, so it was just.
Ricky's one of those
easy
like
to-
you can't just give him a box of pizza. You also
I'm
have
a-
to open it up.
I'm oblivious.
Yeah,
like,
that's
I'm
very
not-
true. You
yes.
do
As
have
I've
to
gotten
open
older,
it up.
like, I think
You're like,
maybe I'm
oh,
better
you can
about-
be discreet and show me a little bit of this. And
I'm
then-
very I was very discreet,
Yeah.
just kind of like, oh,
Yeah,
you live
very
down the
true.
street.
Not me. You'd have to be
What's up?
like almost explicit with like.
You have to
hey,
be like,
I
oh,
really
my
like
pussy's
you.
open for you. Do you want it?
Yeah. You have to be an air
Well, I don't
traffic
know about, like,
controller
that-
with the
that
cones,
explicit,
like
though.
this way. This
I
way.
beg to differ.
It happens. It happens. I mean, 12 years
Okay,
later, she's like, oh,
so
gotcha.
before we end this,
Yeah.
how many, if we can, how many girls have both of you hooked up that work at Fire Girls?
Firebirds.
Have we already had this segment
Firebirds.
before?
He had talked about it. He
Just
said,
the one.
Just
That was it.
yeah, he was just
Really?
ready and-
Yeah.
yeah. You were the only one for me as well.
shut
that
up.
Firebirds,
It's serious.
Yeah.
High
I know
five.
you think I'm a whore, but like I'm not.
I mean, you guys.
I
are
was very
hoes.
adamant about like not shitting where I eat because
Okay.
everyone, like, let's be honest, everyone in the service industry, like, everyone's
Just
fucking
talk
everybody.
so much
There's just
shit,
so-
dude.
yeah,
Look
there's
at
a
the
lot, yeah.
issue I'm going through right now. It's so
Literally
stupid.
because you met for drinks.
For
You literally- yeah,
drinks.
drinks.
So- It's just-
Literally.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to deal
Literally.
with drama at work. Like, I'd rather just be a flirt and like talk some shit. Like,
Yeah.
And it just kept it moving.
And you know what's crazy? Like you being just like a flirt and talking drama made you be in the drama so much more. You were like so involved in the drama that I was like Ricky, Jojo, Isaac, and then there was what was his
I'm
name?
third. I'm
Matt.
third.
Matt.
Oh, Matty Guffs. Yo, shout
Yeah.
out Matt Duffy.
Yeah. So like you four were the like it guys that like
no, was it Ryan?
was the exact
no,
ranking.
because there
That
was
was the exact ranking,
ginger
though.
Ryan D.
Ryan. Oh my God, Ryan D was so sexy. Oh my God.
He was an
Where
attractive
is
dude
he
too.
now?
He's in California.
Is he not? Oh my God. If I would have had sex with any of four of you guys, it would have been Ryan D.
first.
Yes.
Ryan, capital
Forget
D.
Ricky, forget
Capital D.
Ricky.
Capital D.
No, he was a good
Ryan
looking dude.
D. Oh my God.
He had like the 90s
The ginger,
like hair
yeah,
part.
the grease
And he had a good
hair,
smile.
he
Bro,
had
he
good
was so hot. Yeah,
smiles.
he
good-looking
moved
dude,
to
yeah.
Chicago first, and then he
Yeah.
lived at least. Oh yeah, I
But
love
he
that
was
guy,
like, does he live in LA? Because he's such
He was-
an LA
he was so-
boy.
he was so
He's
Paxson
like,
hot.
I think he's more
yeah,
NorCal.
Paxson hot.
Yeah, he's
like,
Paxson hot,
yeah.
yeah.
He's like, oh, like once I know I'm a cool kid, like everyone else is a pheasant
Yeah,
type of person. You
he was
know
great.
what
I
I mean?
loved him. I genuinely.
He was
loved
very
him,
chill, yeah, too.
I love
He
because we hung
was.
out a bunch. Like I
my
genuinely like that guy.
God.
Yeah. Holy malarkey.
God, Firebirds had like very hot people that worked there, and also very
Yes,
ugly
Ricky,
people.
Jojo,
that worked there.
then Isaac, and Ryan D.
No,
Ryan
Ryan
D's
D was
number
number
one. Ryan D should have been number one. He
Yeah,
should slide
he
that up.
should have
Yeah,
been.
He should slide that up.
But like
I'd
just
fuck him.
overall, there was like probably a crew of like 60 of us, and like all of us were like intermingling individually without knowing it. But we were all just like, look at us now. Like
having
we're
a good
all
time.
very
Look at us
like,
now.
yeah.
Look
we're
at
all,
us now.
All right.
Interior
We're
design,
all sexy
whatnot.
people.
So I'm gonna throw it to a vote.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna say bar friend. The fact
Okay,
that she
tell me
said the whole bar mat thing, the fact that she's never
Yeah,
given
you've never given someone a bar mat shot?
like now,
Also, we
not
don't
even
have
an
bar
asshole.
mats at our job.
oh, wow.
Not even an asshole. Like
Yeah.
so, yeah, bar friend for me.
Okay. All right.
Hey.
The shirt's in the room. I forgot we have a shirt for you.
I can go grab it. Maybe is it?
The red one.
Red?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's thrown in my bag right now. Yeah, because you like boyfriend shirts, so we made you like an XL, like big red one. It's next level. It's super
And
nice.
what is your vote?
Yeah, it sucks, but I'm gonna go bar friend as well. Like
It sucks.
I hate telling people they're a friend. I genuinely hate.
I'm a
It's someone I've been up inside. I can't put it in.
That's not. That is not.
And it's crazy, guys, because I haven't seen these guys in like 11 years.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Yeah.
The last
2023. You said you left in 14, so 9.
I left in 15, but the last time I worked at Firebirds was
No, I left
in 14.
I mean, you were still
9
there,
years.
but
9 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
bar friend specifically.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah. There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sweet. All right, you just roll the video and then we'll fucking get it up out of here.
I have to piss.
Degraded and humiliated and broke my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything.
Like, I don't even have to give 100% dick. Like,
It's very delicious.
I'm a pillow princess.
He's a pillow.
This is red.
It's salmon.
It is salmon.
Okay.